Who should you trust in Spain? Uh, this is an interesting one because, quite simply, there's a lot of people in the expat community that rip each other off. Um, there's a lot of stuff you can do yourself, but people refuse to tell you because they're making money for doing nothing. If you register for your Padron, for example, it's a very simple process. People are charging €110 to do it for you. It's only a simple take your passport and tenancy agreement, whatever, into an office. They'll look at it, stamp it, print off, and that's it done. There's a load of people making a living from basically exploiting the fact that people do not speak enough Spanish. I will also say, though, they're exploiting it on the fact that people don't have enough knowledge to do many of these things themselves. Social security payments you can do online, for example. It's not difficult, it's not hard, but people want to charge you for it. Somebody told me the other day on his estate they charge €50 to take your car for an ITV, which is basically MOT. That's more than the actual ITV costs. So they're charging an extra 50 on top of the ITV for what? Robbery. I'll give you an explanation of the ITV. You just go along, take your paperwork, give it to the guy in the office. He'll look at it, go, okay, point you to where you have to start, and then they'll go through testing your brakes, all the same stuff that you would in the UK. In fact, it's a lot less complicated here. Um, they'll go through the motions, and then he'll just stamp it and give it to you. That's it. There's no complicated thing behind this. It's a very simple process, and this is what I'll quite happily say. Somebody's written you off for €50. If somebody paid, say, €20, I'd say fair enough because it's an hour of somebody's time. But €50, come on. Um, and it's done with everything. And a lot of these processes are very simple. And I think it's about time expats started working together to work them out themselves. Just get rid of these people that are basically ripping everybody off. Um, the bookkeeping stuff, I'd have to have a look at myself. At the moment, I'm doing self-employment via somebody else at the moment. But I think long term, I'll be looking at how to do it myself because I think I'm paying way too much. And I do think that there's a lot of people getting paid here in Spain for doing absolutely nothing um, because a lot of these processes are automated. You know, like what I'm saying is things like you need somebody to do your car insurance for you. They take 20, €30 for basically calling up an insurance broker that already speaks English. Or they're speaking or doing it on the internet. They're not actually doing anything for it. Um, so I do think there's a whole scope of things that we could actually be doing ourselves and actually promoting how to do it. I hate being ripped off. I'll be honest with you. It's one thing that really bothers me, especially when if you, if for example you didn't want to do it because you can't be bothered to do it, it's a different thing. You know, like when I'm in the Philippines, you can do the visa process yourself, but some people prefer to pay somebody €800, €1,000 to do it, pesos, sorry, to do it for them because they don't want to go to the immigration office. That's fair enough. But a lot of this stuff is just exploiting old people. They're exploiting pensioners for pure greed, and I don't like it. I really don't. Anyway, um, if you do need some advice on what to process and where to process for this region, because a lot of stuff is very regional, um, please comment. Because it'd be nice to have a chat about some of this stuff. All right. Thanks for watching.